So I'm working on another contract. I got a site visit coming up for it really soon. And basically, what it is an emergency spill for the Warner Robins Air Force Base out in Georgia. I guess what I'm trying to figure out is their hourly rate is like really like fixed, like firm. Like they can't. I don't know how to mark it up in the sense of like I feel like I'm gonna get outbid on that. But there's another opportunity which is like there's a retainer fee, right? So like when I mentioned it to myself, I was like, is this a retainer fee like normally in our industry? He's like, no. Like, I've never heard of the retainer fee here. So what I'm thinking about is like probably making all my money on the retainer fee and then probably just marking it up barely a couple points on the hourly surcharges. And that's where my mind's at with that opportunity. Any thoughts about that?
Meaning the retainer meaning like a monthly retainer, a yearly retainer?
From my understanding, I believe it's a yearly retainer for us to pull up and be an emergency service. So what they basically need is anytime a spill happens, we're solely dedicated to getting to their site as quickly as possible to go ahead and complete the task as needed. The only issue on top of that is my sub is 3 hours away from the Warner Robins Air Force Base, and they requested that we be able to respond in under an hour. So, but I'm going to be honest, just living in Atlanta, you can't get anywhere within an hour, and that area is pretty desolate. So I don't know what they really want.
That's a repost, ain't it? I bid it on that one before.
Really?
Yeah.
And how did that sound?
I mean, the guy that I got he was already the contractor that was already on the job.
Okay.
He was already in. He just gave me the numbers that they already had.
Mm-hmm.
So he was like, we already doing it, so here's my price.
Do you mind me asking what's the number that he gave you at the time?
Well, I would have to go back and look it up.
Like a list. Yeah, it was a list of stuff they
charge you for. Because he filled mine out for me. Because I didn't know nothing about none of that. And I'm not going to lie to you. I didn't know none of that. I said, if you don't mind, can you please fill this out for me? He was like, yeah, sure. He was real cool with it. He filled it out, sent it back to me, everything.
So what happened? Did it get canceled? Did it go inactive? Why is it reposted?
It just went inactive. Nothing happened with it.
What time of the year was that?
Let me look for it right quick.
Did you guys have a site visit? Because they were requesting us. There's like mandatory site visit for this one for us. So I'm about to go to that. No,
because he was still the incumbent at the time.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah,
that makes sense. They wouldn't need one. Yeah, that makes sense. But answer your question, Dora, when it comes to pricing, I got the mindset of Warren Buffett, right? Warren Buffett says never lose money, right? Always make money. Like don't lose money. So if you were to just do the same price when you submit it for spills and you submit their price, and that's you break even on that, but the retainer you make money on that every single year. I mean, I'm not opposed to it. My thing is just don't lose money. Don't some taxes or some fees or some crazy thing happen. It's like, oh, we went out there and did that spill, but that spill took 5 hours instead of 3 hours. So here's this extra charge. Like, just make sure you don't lose money. But it's just like, can I just charge apples to apples what they charge and just mark up the retainer? Yeah, you can do what you want.
Okay. That's the thing I do. I'll probably just do like a crazy retainer fee and then like probably mark up like the services, probably like 3 or 4 points.
Okay, now what question you had asked me about this?
Pricing.
Pricing.
Okay, so I had a supervisor price, a tech price, a vacuum truck price, operator price, liquid vacuum truck price, a support truck, response trailer, the PPE supplies, because that was absolutely needed. And he did it by quantities and hours.
Hold on. If you don't mind, I could share my screen with the quote that I got. And then probably, do you mind or you can just send it to me if you want, and then I can probably compare it and see what the price difference is between the two.
You want to share email?
I see the whole thing. It don't matter to me.
Okay. Put your email in the chat.
Put it in there and I'm forward it right over.
Yeah, put your email in the chat.
Now, if you win, can I get a cut?
Of course, we can negotiate. I'm always down to negotiate.
I was like, I did that before. That was back in October last year.
Okay, that makes sense why I got canceled. That's when they put the hold on everything and tried to cancel everything.
So remember, y'all, like we spoke about earlier, we in the fourth quarter. Things got money now. Like, so just like that's the reason why things are coming back, because from July 1st to September 30th, that's the fourth quarter of the fiscal year for the government. So things are going to get awarded. Things are going to happen. Things are going to move. So maybe, like you said, October last year, craziness happens. And like y'all said,
quick question.
Go ahead.
How long did it take you to win your second contract? Because I'm not trying to be a one-trick pony. That's just like, I think it's eating at my, I think it's eating at my mind. Anyone, both of y'all, how long did it take to win your second one? Because right now.
What was it? It wasn't even a month later, was it, Wes?
Was you like a month? I don't remember when your second one. Was it a month later? I know mine was like mine was like every other month. When I won the first one, then I'm like a month and a half later, won the next one, month and a half later, won the next one, a month and a half later, won the next one. Like, that's kind of how it went.
Don't make me lie. It was probably a month or two. It wasn't far apart, but I had been bidded on it though. It was like.
It was old stuff catching up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember, like, because you don't look at it that way, because you got to remember, like, different quarters, like Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4, all different. Like last year in Q4, I won 5 contracts last year in Q4, right? The rest of the year, I won like 1 or 2 here and there. Like, it was just like random. But like Q4, all those 5 contracts came in. So you can't don't think like, oh, okay, if I'm not winning one every other month, I'm off track. Like, don't look at it that way. Just think that, like you said, I'm telling you, everyone focus hard for this quarter to the end of September. Like, do your 20 every single month. Follow up on all the things you had going on. Follow up on anything that got inactive. Follow up on everything. By the end of Q4, I'm telling you, things will be pretty cool. Hey, what's up, my friend? I'll let you get back to the video, but real quick, I've helped people make 6 to 7 figures a year in government contracting. No joke. Our students have been awarded over $100 million in contracts. Again, no joke. Hey, listen, do me a favor. Check the link above me or above my head or below and check out one of my master classes. I'm doing some free trainings on Friday at 7 p.m. I don't do them often. I kind of do them as I have time. So click the link, go to the website. We have middleman101.com or the contractingblueprint.com. Either way, they take you to the same place. But come check out a master class. It's a free training by me. It's an hour training. I go over government contracting, and then we'll see if we're a good fit to work together. Talk to you then. All right. Peace. I'm telling you, I promise me. I got guaranteed.
Well, I need it. I need it.
So I need because your first win was how long ago?
Damn near May.
So you ready for another one?
I'm trying. Yeah. Oh, I got a cool story to tell you guys too, if you guys don't mind. So he invited me to come out to like Utah and visit him, and I got the ability to travel relatively cheaply. So I went out there and I met my sub, and they were like the coolest people ever. And then it dawned on me when I got there. He said, "Yeah, we're no longer eligible to bid on small business contracts." And then I realized how large the facility was. And I was talking to like the owner directly, and he just told me everything. He was like, if you really want to do this like without brokering, I would strongly recommend it. Like, startup costs aren't really too high. You just need like 1 truck and then like 2 guys. And then he told me how much money they made in like 2 weeks. Like, he charged me $98,000 for 2 weeks worth of work.
He charged you $98,000
for 2 weeks worth of work. And and then he showed me like how everything worked. He's like, the truck does most of the work, but the truck is worth like $250,000. So he's like, you gotta come up with a down payment for the truck. And then, and then he's like, Atlanta is super busy. Like, I know you guys don't have any winter. You'll be slammed as soon as you get your feet through. Like, it's gonna probably take you 2 months to get your truck and then run it. He's like, I would strongly look into it if you really wanted to do it. And then you helped me make some money, so I could definitely show you the ropes. So I was just like, I was thinking that I might, take that and run with that. Yeah.
Dude.
That's dope.
You need somebody? You right up the street. I'm off the street from Atlanta now. It's about a 2.5 hour drive now.
That's dope.
I'm trying to figure it out.
You need funding? You need some funding for it?
Funding partner? There you go.
Call me.
Need a funding partner? Hey.
I'm trying to
Did you get the email?
I did. I just got the email.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Wes?
I was gonna say, what is the, remind me, is a $250,000 truck? What does the truck do? What is it for?
The truck so the truck has the ability to suction out all the sewage in the lines, and then also has the ability to it's a jet that you can put on it to like excavate dirt with a water hose. So like anytime like the cable companies need or electric companies need like you to dig, but they don't want to use like an excavator because it could like break the lines or tear the lines, they'll use water to like literally cut into the dirt, and then like the vacuum truck will suck up the dirt. So now it's like surgical like excavation now. It's really, really cool. He was like, yeah, those
hydro excavation. We use it all the time on the job site. Because we don't want you to go out there digging. They may have some underground stuff. So you soft dig with water. It's called a hydro excavate. And yes, they charge out of the yin
crazy amount. A crazy amount for like 2 hours worth of work.
Exactly.
And then so he's like, if you want to get into it, I strongly recommend it. He's like, all the commercial development that's going on in Atlanta, like you would not have a slow day at all. He was like,
we tell our contractors they cannot call, they gotta include in their scope, in their price, hydro vacuum to make sure there's nothing out there before they start excavating.
He was like, and then there's like a commercial side. So anytime a new house goes up or any new complex goes up, like we have to like suction those lines to get inspected by the city. So we're busy on like the commercial side, and then the government side as well. Like you see, he's also calling. So he's like,
wow.
I found like a whole new niche that I think I might want to tap into once I'm with my second contract.
Hey, do y'all think? This is business. This. That's why I love so much about government contracting. Is you learn about so much stuff that I didn't even know existed. You would never look this up. I've seen these trucks before, but you would never go like, well, how much that truck costs and how much they make. You would never even think that.
Yeah, I know.
That's crazy.
And then I started doing the math in my head. He said he had 24 trucks, and I was just like, damn.
No wonder he ain't no small business no more.
Yeah.
24 trucks, they $250,000 a piece.
I said, yeah. And then he has like 48 people working for him. I said, whoa. It was like it was like an ants like place. Like it was like everybody was moving efficiently, everybody was just doing their thing, coming back, running around.
Bro, keep that connection, man. That's a blessing. Yeah. You got that really connection. Was. He showed you around. He's willing to, teach you the game. You got a contract with him. Like, bro, please don't waste that. That is a great connection. Like, you should do it, man. I totally support you. I totally like go like when you find something like that and you got someone who's proven they know what they done, they made a bunch of money. They like, hey, I'll take you under my wing. I'll show you how to do it in your city.
Yeah. He was like, he's like, you want to, you can come back in like Utah and just volunteer for like 3 weeks and I'll show you how to work the truck and everything. He was like really, really cool dude. So I just got. That's what I'm telling you. I need the next one so I could just go ahead and just.
But now you want the fun. You're like, let me go just get some funds together. Let me go get me a big old contract with some 6-figure profit, and then you got the funds. Take that funds and put it into this business.
Exactly.
That's the play.
Yeah.
That's the play.
That's what I'm focused on right now.
Okay. So that's why you like. I gotta get these funds. I gotta get my.
I gotta get another one.
So, all right. So do that, but don't forget you got investors here. Like you got people around you that if you do the legwork and figure out the business model and do the legwork, okay, this is the business model. Okay, this is how much money I make. I need this investment. This is how you get your investment back. You figure that out. That's how real people make. That's how real business happen, right? It ain't about so much using your own capital. When you use your own capital, you think it's small. That's actually not how you want to do it. You want to use other people's money to make money, right? That's how you want to actually make money. So don't think like I gotta go get $250 in the bank to get started. It's like, nah, you can, if you got a good idea and it works, go get investors and get started. Like you can start tomorrow.
Okay.
Honestly, just throwing it out there.
I appreciate it.
I love it. You got the email?
I did. Thank you so much. I'm about to go over the numbers right now.
All right, bet.
No problem. That was last year's price now.
Yeah.
We have tariff prices now, so they say.
Yeah.
So
that's true.
That's a whole nother world, man.
That's a lot going on, man. So that's a lot going on in this world, but Hey, we're gonna just keep it moving, man. Make y'all money here, find investments, get into other stuff, make your money, make money. Like, that's what y'all gotta do. That's 100% what you got to do.
This is the best decision that I've made in a long time for myself. There's so much information that's being shared with us right now. You know, just yesterday, I had a major aha moment. I know today I expect another aha moment too. Just absorb like a sponge. That's all I can tell you, man. Just absorb like a sponge, because guess what? We all will be next. Guaranteed. We all will be next.
Aha moments, you know, he's dropping golden nuggets. You know, he's doing it again today. But what I liked the most was, you know, I spent time putting together a list of opportunities I was looking at, and we looked at them, and we selected one, and we just kind of talked about it. Did he help me really narrow in and focus on what I need to be looking at? And to me, that's just like, I've already got my money's worth today. I can just stop.
You know, just full disclosure, I had pushed and went all the way through everything: registration, website, NAICS codes, set aside, all of that stuff set up, cage code, all of that's been done. Myself, I was at a point to where I didn't know what the next steps were. I asked a couple of questions yesterday, got clarification, and that was great. I didn't ask any questions today. I've been listening, because it's hard to articulate, but it's almost like you don't know what you don't know. But to listen to the other students and Dr. West and the response and all of that, that triggered things for me. I'm like, oh, and I would write something down, or I'd take a note. You know, it's great to come with specific questions, but just to sit and listen to that detail and listen to what some other people are experiencing and some of their questions and challenges, and you can be like, oh yeah, I hadn't thought of that. Yeah, this is a great session. Very happy that I did this.